Is that a Bill Belichick you've ever heard before?
Rob's getting teary-eyed right now listening to that.
I never heard him say that while Brady was there. What did you make of that?
Well, I mean, Bill is always very, very, very nice to the people that are gone from the team. They're not on the team. Like the most compliments that I ever heard from Bill Belichick were the day I retired. So when I retired, I was like, well, maybe I should play longer, because he actually he likes me. He likes me. So Bill, Bill's always going to coach you hard. He's going to be very critical of you, and then when you're gone, he's going to be very complimentary of you. So we all know what Tom is. We all know what Bill is to the organization. So of course he's going to give praise to Tom and all the great things that he did in New England, because he should. That's exactly what he should do. Tom did a lot of great things in New England, and I'm grateful for him too. And yes, I will shed a tear, okay?
Okay, so are we on a collision course, Domonique Foxworth? Bill versus Brady in the Super Bowl, is it happening?
Well, 10% doesn't sound like a collision course, but I sure hope so, because I do believe that Bill Belichick is a coaching robot, but he's got a little bit of human left in this cyborg body that he has. There's a little bit of human left, and I think we are seeing more of it this year than we have in the past. He's celebrating on the sidelines, hugging his son in ways that we only see out of Super Bowl Bill. So I suspect if we do get this, we're going to get a new Bill Belichick, a slightly different Bill Belichick, but he's never going to want to win a game 9-10 any more than he ever has in the history of life than when he matches up against Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
What do you think?
I feel like, again, I used to cover the Jets. So whenever we'd listen to Bill on the conference calls, he would praise all the Jets players, and we'd be like, that doesn't sound right. But here, he clearly means it, right? But he also is like, Tom's great. I cannot wait to kick his ass in the Super Bowl,
absolutely.
too. And the feature writer, the columnist in me, wants this more than anything, because the storylines are endless. This feels predestined by the football gods, and maybe fans of other teams might hate that, but there is no better final chapter to the Brady or Belichick. Like the story is done if they meet.
Settle it once and for all. RG3, what do you think?
Well, Bill Belichick's the only guy who can actually sit there and sound sincere and everyone question what he's saying, because it sounds like classic talk them up to soften them up language. I think it's genius. Listen, he's telling everybody it's not us. It's Tom Brady and the Bucs. Don't even pay attention to us. We're finding ways to win without even a quarterback, right? Matt Judon, best free agent signing, former teammate. He says it takes everybody except for Mac Jones, because he didn't do anything. And I think it's just incredible to see how the Patriots are going about this. Bill is proving people wrong. Last year, it was a colossal failure without Tom Brady. He made a bunch of changes, and now he's sitting back as one of the greatest coaches ever, ready to, maybe they have that matchup. I don't know. It would be intriguing. Definitely for sure.
It would be as good as anything you could ever hope. Who do you think would have the edge going into it? Who would have the psychological edge going in?
I mean, you got to give the psychological edge to Belichick.
I mean,
I don't know.
day.
You give the talent edge, I think, to Brady's team as long as they get healthy on defense. But the psychological edge goes to Belichick, because he kind of runs circles. And you saw the game where they played against each other in New England. It certainly seemed like, even though the Bucs won, that
barely.
the psychological edge, if we can say that, went on Belichick's side.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.